Robert has been a co-host on Texas Music Cafe on the TV show. He's had me on his radio program. This guy plugs in every musician he knows everywhere he can. So musicians in the house, he is the guy to know. He is working his way up to being one of the most connected musicians I've ever worked with. He knows everybody, he works with everybody, and I give 2 pieces of advice to every musician that's younger and asks for it, which is, 1, be someone that people want to work with. Number 1, be a person that people want to work with. Number 2, always give 110%. Robert is guilty of both of those things. Texas Music Cafe's recorded Willie Nelson 4 or 5 times now, and that was the first thing that struck me about him, was he's a person that everyone wants to work with, even before he was famous, because he's just a wonderful human being. I would have to say that Robert possesses the same qualities and has invited me into every area of his musical world in this state, out of this state, and I always love working with him because he's thorough, he does a good job, and he's always just a great guy to work with. And so you will be seeing more of him to come, that's a guarantee. He's in it to win it for a long time. And so if you're a musician in the house, do not leave this place without having a conversation with this man. He's just a great human being. And thank you, Robert, for introducing me to some wonderful musicians. I won't go down the list, but at least 20, 30 musicians that have come through Waco, I think, or when you invited me down to participate in your show at South by Southwest. If y'all notice, he has a whole wall full of merchandise here. T-shirts and CDs. He is from Alabama and actually Texas originally, but he's living in Alabama now. He did. Have you ever heard of well, I guess I'll call them a group, the Swampers? The Swampers are the guys, if you've done your homework at all, those are the guys playing on his CD, is guys like Spooner Oldham that worked with Aretha Franklin and all that. His CD is fantastic. If you got the money in your pocket and feel like spending some of it, you'll help him buy gas money to get home to his family. So I'm plugging for you here, buddy. But he's one of those guys that, you know, he is a troubadour. He's out there doing it every single night, trying to make a living and making a name for himself. One of the nicest humans you'll meet, and equality-minded. Tonight would not have happened without Robert, because he has been opening for Willis wherever Willis goes. He's been traveling together with him, and I said, "What's that guy like, that Willis guy? Is he all right?" And he said, "Yes, he's a fantastic human being, and I'm going to tell him all about you and what you're doing." And I shared with Robert in some of our tales that was a goal of mine, was to get Willis here. So Robert, thank you for also helping to make that happen. Again, it's Robert Cline Jr. making connections everywhere he goes, and it is so important in what we do here. So thank you, and I'll quit talking now again, but please come take this thing away from me and do what it is that you do in Waco, Texas, from Sheffield, Alabama, Mr. Robert Cline Jr.
Chris, thank you so very much for having us here and inviting me into your community. So I gotta say, I'm just very humbled, to say the least. You know, what a great group of human beings to be around. You know, this is a real church here. Well, I'm gonna start off a song. I start off my show with this song called "Mockingbird." It's one of the first songs that I wrote, and I started later in life, and I'll get to that, but this song really brings me home right here on the stage, but this song is about going home. And I'm originally from Texas, and if you're from Texas, you tell everybody you're from Texas. That's part of it. Yeah, yes. And I'm very proud of being in Texas, but I've lived a lot of other places, and I currently reside in Alabama as well as Texas, and it's just an honor to be a Texan. So this song is called Mockingbird. I hope you enjoy it. mockingbird, sweetest thing I've heard. You sing your song just for me. No matter where I go, near or far from home, I'll take your song with me. 'Cause Lord knows I can't hold you, but your song, and I'll always sing. Rest assured, one day you'll find me underneath your magnolia tree. 'Cause I'm a rambling man, I've been across God's land. I've seen more than the eye can see. Like a siren song, Lord, you guide me home where I need to be. 'Cause Lord knows I can't hold you, but your song I'll always sing. Rest assured, one day you'll find me underneath your magnolia tree. Lord knows I can't hold you, but your song and I'll always sing. Rest assured, one day you'll find me underneath your magnolia tree. 'Cause you're my mockingbird, sweetest thing I've heard. Sing your song just for me. No matter where I go, near or far from home, I'll take your song with me. I'll take your song with me. I'll take your song with me. Yeah.